Hello and welcome. Now we are going to start from the point at which you have already installed TurboTube Engage Pro. You're going to do the installation in the very same way as you did if you were going to watch the TurboTube Engage basic installation video. Now you'll notice that TurboTube Engage Pro has an additional menu item called integrations, and we're actually going to start there so that we can tell what we're going to be able to do. Now, the first thing you're going to do is to click the integrations link. Now, whether or not you choose to use JVZoo or ClickBank, you are going to need to get some information from your account area. In JVZoo, you're going to need to get your JVZoo secret key, and you're going to need to enter it into this space. For ClickBank, you're going to need to do the same thing. You're going to need to get some information from your account area. If you intend to use ClickBank, you're going to click the Enable ClickBank integration. If you're going to use JVZoo, you're going to enable that button. Now, once you've entered this information, then you are then going to be ready to start using either one of these systems. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through all of the features that you're going to be able to use with these integrations. Now, the last integration that you're going to want to take note of is here, and it is for Aweber. Now, in order to use Aweber, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go and get an authorization code. You're going to click this link, which is going to take you to log into the Aweber API. So let's do that right now. You are going to come to the Aweber API login access screen. Once you put in your Aweber login name and your password, you are then going to click Allow Access. Aweber is then going to give you an authorization code. You're going to copy that entire code, and then you're going to go back to TurboTube Engage Pro and put that in the appropriate space. Once you write in your code, you're going to click Connect. Once this is complete, you'll see that your Aweber integration will actually have a disconnect button, but that will mean then that you are then connected to Aweber through TurboTube Engage Pro. Now, you are going to then take these two URLs for your IPN, and you're going to copy them and put them in a place where you're going to be using them later. So do that now. Go ahead and copy these URLs for your IPN, put them in a notepad file, and then put them off to the side. Once you've done that, you're going to click the Add Video section. And then you're going to come back to a familiar screen if you've watched the TurboTube Engage Pro basic version. And we're going to go ahead and enter a title and a YouTube ID. But once you've entered that information, your video should then show. And then in order to save it, all you'll need to do is to toggle one of the controls. You'll then want to come down to the bottom and click Save. Now your video is ready to be worked with. Now, TurboTube Engage Pro actually does have some additional features, and you'll see them here. So in the basic version, you've already seen the banner action, social action, and custom HTML. Now you'll be able to see some additional features, and we will start with the subscription form. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Subscription Form, and then we're going to click Add. And once you do that, you will see that there is a subscription form area for you to write in information. Now, TurboTube Engage Pro is interacting with your Aweber account. So you will be able to go to a template inside of Aweber, and you'll also be able to use a specific list. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to select the template that you want to use, and then you will then be able to select the list that you want to use. You'll then determine when you want the form to start, and we're going to put in 60 seconds. And then we're going to write in our headline message to go with our subscription form. Okay, so once you've chosen your template, you've chosen your list, you've written in your display, and then you've written your messages in, you are now ready to click the Insert button. And after every action, you will also need to hit the Save button. If you don't like your template once you look at it, of course, you can come back and you can actually change the template that comes with TurboTube Engage Pro, and you can use any template that you want. And as you begin to use other websites, you can use other lists, of course. Anytime that you want to edit something, you'll click what you want and then you'll click the edit button. So now what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at a certain kind of effect. And what we're going to do is to click the effect link, and then we're going to click add. Now we can have a video effect appear on top of our video, and that's what this is. We can select the one we want by clicking this down arrow. We can once again determine when it's going to start, and this one we will start at 75 seconds. We can determine how long it's going to appear, and we can determine that this one will appear for 10 seconds. And we can either skip the effect or we can have the video pause until the effect finishes. Now in this particular case, what we're going to do is we're going to have it pause until the video effect finishes. Once we've entered all of our information, then we are then going to click insert. And after every action, you will also need to hit the save button. Then our effect is ready to be viewed. We're now going to take a look at the selling URL overlay. So you'll click selling product URL, and when you're ready, you'll then click add. And what you're going to do is select the service. In this case, we're going to select JVZoo. And then we're going to need to go and get some information from our product inside of JVZoo. You're going to need the JVZoo product URL, and then you're going to need the JVZoo product banner. And in this area that says product banner, what we're really talking about is a button or something that people can click on in order to be sent to the JVZoo product URL. Now, in order to get this information, we're going to take a look inside of JVZoo so that we can set these things up appropriately and to get the right information. So let's go to JVZoo right now. Now, inside of the JVZoo product that you have created, we talked about the fact that we are going to need to pick up from a notepad file the JVZoo IPN URL. And we're going to copy that from the note file, and we're going to put it in this space. And remember, we picked this up from inside of TurboTube Engage Pro. So now that we have this information in the right place, what we can do is we are now going to get the JVZoo product information. And the first piece of information, we're going to go to our product that has been created. We're going to go to the actions area, and then we're going to go to the affiliate details page. When we get to the affiliate details page, what we're going to do is we're going to notice if we go to this button, it's going to have a certain link. Go ahead and right click that button and copy the link address. Once you copy the link address, you can then go back to TurboTube Engage Pro in order to put that link inside of your JVZoo entry form. And you're going to put that information in this area. Then what you're going to need is you're going to need something for the customer to click on. It could be a buy button, it could be a go button, it could be a continue button, but you're going to want to put an image there, and it's probably going to have a PNG or JPEG file designation. So let's put an image there right now. You should now have that button information in there, and you can determine when you want this to start. You can start it at, for example, we might start it at the 95-second mark. We can position it where we want. We can position it at the bottom, and let's position it into center. And then we can actually write in the URL text. So in this particular case, what we might write in here is take action now. Now, once we have all of our information for our product URL, we're going to click insert. And after every action, you will also need to hit the save button.